The Story of Adrien Brody. Learn English. Through Story. Level 1. Adrien Brody is one of the most talented and respected actors in Hollywood. He became famous for playing deep and emotional characters. You may know him from the movie The Pianist. He won an Oscar for this role. He became the youngest actor in history to win the Oscar for Best Actor. But do you know his full story? In this video, you will learn about Adrien Brody's life, his struggles, his failures, his journey to success. His story is about hard work, passion, and never giving up. Let's begin. Adrien Brody. Childhood and first challenges. Adrien Brody was born on April 14, 1973, in New York City, USA. Since he was a child, he loved art. His mother, Sylvia Plachy, was a famous photographer. She took pictures of many people and places. His father, Elliot Brody, was a history teacher and a painter. He taught students about the past and painted beautiful pictures. Adrien was a quiet boy. He did not talk much. He liked to watch, think, and feel. Many times he was alone, but he had a special way to show his feelings: acting. When he was happy, sad, or excited, he used acting to express himself. His parents saw that he had talent. They told him he was very good and helped him follow his dream. When Adrien was 13 years old, he got his first role on television. It was a small role, but it was very important to him. He felt happy and proud. It made him believe in his dream. But his journey was only beginning. Many challenges were waiting for him. But Adrien was ready to try and never give up. Adrien Brody, his struggles in Hollywood. Adrien Brody had a big dream. He wanted to be a great actor, but his journey was very hard. He went to many auditions. He practiced a lot. He tried his best. But most of the time, the answer was no. Directors did not choose him. They wanted other actors. Hollywood was a difficult place. Many actors wanted the same roles. Getting a big role was not easy. For many years, Adrien took any job he could find. He acted in small movies. He appeared in TV shows for short scenes. He did commercials to make money, but it was not enough. He wanted more. He wanted to be in big movies. He wanted to be one of the best. While Adrien was still waiting, his friends became rich and famous. Some bought big houses and had amazing lives. But Adrien was still working hard. It was not easy, but he never gave up. He practiced every day. He watched great actors and learned new skills. He was ready for the moment that could change his life. And then, after many years, that moment finally came. Adrien Brody, the role that changed everything. In the early 2000s, famous director Roman Polanski was looking for an actor for his new movie, The Pianist. The movie told the true story of Władysław Szpilman, a Jewish pianist who survived the Holocaust. The role was very difficult. The actor needed to show deep emotions, pain, and fear. It was not just acting, it was becoming the character. Many actors wanted this role. They all auditioned, hoping to be chosen. But in the end, Adrien Brody got it. It was the biggest role of his life, but also the hardest. To play this character, Adrien had to make big sacrifices. He lost more than 14 kilograms to look weak and hungry, just like Spielman during the war. He practiced playing the piano for hours every day. He did not want to just pretend. He wanted it to feel real. Adrien also spent time studying history. He read books and watched documentaries about the Holocaust. He wanted to understand the pain of people who lived through it. During the filming, Adrien lived alone in a small apartment. He left behind his comfortable life. He did not go out with friends. He did not talk to many people. He wanted to feel lonely, just like his character. This was the most difficult role of his career. It was physically and emotionally painful. But Adrien did not stop. He gave everything to this movie. And when The Pianist was released, everything changed. The movie became a big success. People all over the world watched it. Critics loved it. They said Adrien's acting was one of the best performances ever. And then, something historic happened. Adrien Brody, winning the Oscar. In 2003, Adrien Brody was nominated for an Oscar. This was the biggest award for an actor. That night, he was competing with famous actors. He was against Daniel Day-Lewis and Nicolas Cage. Many people thought Adrien would not win. But then, the announcer said his name. Adrien Brody won the Oscar. He was only 29 years old. He became the youngest actor in history to win this award. No one this young had ever won before. Adrien was shocked. He could not believe it. He felt very happy. On stage, he gave a special speech. He thanked his family. He thanked Roman Polanski, the director. He thanked everyone who helped him. That night, Adrien Brody became a big star. But he did not want to be famous for only one movie. He wanted to keep acting. He wanted new challenges. His journey was not finished. It was just the beginning. Adrien Brody, life after the Oscar. After winning the Oscar, Adrien Brody got many offers for big movies. But he did not want easy roles. He wanted difficult characters. He wanted to act in deep and serious movies. He played in movies like The Jacket Hollywoodland King Kong, The Grand Budapest Hotel even. After winning an Oscar, Adrien did not want to do only commercial movies. He wanted to be a great actor, not just a famous man. But not all movies were a success. Some movies did not make much money. Some people did not like them. Hollywood is a hard place. One day you are a star. The next day people forget you. But Adrien did not give up. He kept working. He looked for new roles. He always wanted to grow and learn. His story was not over. He was still chasing his dream. Adrien Brody, his legacy, Adrien Brody, is an example of hard work and patience. At the start, he got many rejections. He went to many auditions, but people said no. Still, he did not stop. He waited many years for his big chance. He worked very hard to become one of the best actors. Even after success, he kept learning. He always wanted to do better. But Adrien Brody is more than an actor. He has many passions. He is a painter and photographer. He is a producer and director. He helps art and culture projects. His story teaches us something important. Success takes time. It does not happen fast. You must work hard and believe in yourself. Never give up. Adrien Brody shows us that if you love your work and never stop trying, you can achieve great things. Adrien Brody's story is inspiring. He struggled a lot before landing his first big role, but when the opportunity came, he was ready. What do you think of his story? And comment below if you were able to read the entire story without any difficulties in English. Leave a comment and share this video with someone who needs this inspiration. See you in the next video if you want to learn more about reading and listening to stories in English. Click on the video on the screen.